Bună seara și bine ați venit la 360 de grade. Astă seară avem plăcerea de a ne afla alături de distinsul maestru Tanpai Lama Acharya, maestru buddhist ajuns la un alt nivel de iluminare, și vom discuta despre profeții și despre puterea gândului. Hello Master and welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
First of all, I'd like to ask you if you can tell us a few words about Buddhism generally.
Yes, we call Buddhism, but actually Buddhism is not ism, no? Because ism emphasizes more in tradition, more in culture, more in outlook of the truth, see? But actually Buddhism is beyond ism, because Buddhists introduce the truth of all phenomena.
How can we improve our lives? By being more ourselves, but by doing the things we feel good with.
We can improve our life only if we go near to our essence, see? We are very much lost in the physical world, we are very much lost in a materialistic world. So more we go in the materialistic world, there's the place where we get lost, you see? But if we to the truth, only then we can discover the universal loving compassion, universal harmony, and universal grace in our essence. Only if we go near to our essence, we can find our peace, which is love, which is God, and which is enlightenment.
I want to ask you something about the power of our thoughts, because we are not very aware that when we have a bad thought, for example, a thought of anger, a thought of selfishness, we are victims of our own nature. And thus, how can negative thoughts influence our lives?
Yes. So, the negative...
Is it real, this influence?
Yes, it's real. As long as we don't remove it, it's real. It gives all the negative side effect. For example, since we misunderstand truth without all, which is peace, which is love, which is enlightenment, quality, truth without our judgment, then the mind of misunderstanding us.
Tell us a little why so wrong, you know, make us vulnerable, maybe?
Because when we believe which is not our truth, when we start to believe some phenomena, delusion, which is just misunderstood. You see, like I say, fixation, because we develop fixation and attachment towards our wealth, to our life. That fixation is very, very ignorant and very innocent, you know, because everybody says now we doesn't belong to anything. Since our physical body doesn't belong to us. Is subject to die, subject to get sick. Yes. How you can cling, how you can develop fixation saying that this is my house, this is my goal, this is my land, and this is my religion.
This is my body.
This is my body. How you can say that, you see? So that's why every human being have chance to release their pain and suffering through understanding that at the end we don't belong anything. When we
cannot control this physical world.
Yes, when we took birth, we come along,
yes.
And when we die, we have to leave our
alone.
body behind us also. You see, so there's nothing which belongs to us. Since there's nothing that really belongs to us according to the truth, so when our mind forces that we cling to someone, make a fixation to someone, saying this is my, it doesn't work. It just put you more in trouble. You see, so that's why you say you release all phenomena, release your body, release all the object of your attachments, saying all these physical phenomena are like a dream, like a dream. It doesn't have any reality. It doesn't have any truth. The only truth, the only essence that is yourself, is the peace is your essence, love is your essence, God is your essence, and enlightenment is your essence. So try to believe in your essence, which is everlasting. When you start to believe to your essence, you will never be misguided. You know, so because our essence is forever true. You know? So our essence is forever love. So when we start to trust in love, the love will never cheat us, because love is our essence.
Yes.
When we start to trust our peace, we will never disappoint it, because peace is our essence. More we believe peace, more we believe love, we will increase more and more love. We can develop infinite love and peace, because the peace and love is our nature, our essence. See?
Which is the link between diseases and our thoughts?
You know, disease, there's three kind of inner disease, you see. The desire, the anger, the ignorant. These are inner desire. These are a kind of mental desire, mental poison, mental sickness. These three mental sickness cause outer sickness.
I see.
You see, as much as we have too much desire, when we have too much ignorance, when we have too much anger, that much we produce the outer sickness in our outer physical body. See, so that's why if we try to purify our mind of desire, mind of ignorance, mind of anger, through the wisdom of enlightenment and through developing the nectar of loving compassion, when we are able to purify these three mental poisons, then spontaneously we can get free from the all kind of outer sickness and outer suffering also, you see. So this outer suffering of sickness is related with the inner wrong thinking of ourselves, you know. So that's why we try to stop wrong thinking, try to develop positive thinking, and not to be too much desireful, not to be too ignorant, not to be too hateful and aggressive. See, and try to reduce our aggressive. If you reduce your aggressive, then all the disease which is based on, which is produced by anger, will naturally diminish.
Can you teach us a kind of, if there is one, a kind of daily ritual in order to improve our lives?
Yes, this is very important that you ask me, because morning, when you wake up in the morning, the moment you wake up,
yes,
you must think, you must touch yourself, you know, you must touch your own body. And when you realize you wake up with a precious human body, you wake up with the divine body of human beings, you know. And the moment you realize that you have human body, you wake up your dream, wake up your sleeping together with a human body you have. You must celebrate. How lucky you are that you wake up with the human qualities and the human body, where you have all kind of opportunities and all kind of facilities, favorable condition to develop yourself and help other beings. You see, in case if the dogs, when they sleep like human beings also.
Yes.
When the dogs sleep, when they wake up with the dog body. When the snakes, when they sleep also, after they sleep, when they wake up, they have a snake body. My goodness, what they can do. So now we all human beings can wake up every time when we sleep. After we sleep, when we wake up as a human being. The moment we wake up, we must cherish, we must celebrate ourselves. My goodness, I thanks God, thanks about my past lives, virtuous action that I accumulate. Thanks to the God that I wake up as a great human being, as a man or woman. I have so many opportunities in this life. I have so many duties to help this world. Let's celebrate myself, saying you should, the moment you wake up, you should touch yourself and feel your precious human body, and then you celebrate yourself and promise to use your precious human body to help all the beings, to love everyone, you know, and promise yourself not to miss your opportunity to liberate yourself and liberate all world and help all human beings. So morning to wake up is a big celebration. Like for me, every time when I wake up, it's a big celebration. It's a big ritual. See, we are born as a chief of all the beings, in order to help all the beings, in order to release the pain and suffering of all the beings, and in order to lead all sentient beings to achieve great liberation. For that purpose, we are born as great human beings. And make sure that you understand, you develop your understanding of the meaning of your life, and promise that without wasting a single moment of time, you are going to help these all human beings, these all animals. You are going to relieve pain and suffering of all sentient beings. I promise yourself that you are from today morning until this evening specifically, and generally from now on until one day I die, I promise myself to help all the beings.
Yes.
If anybody come in front of me, any beings, I will try my best to fulfill their wish and remove their pain and suffering. You know, And in generally, I will you say I will promise to achieve the essence of our religion, which is the universal peace, universal freedom, universal loving heart, and promise to serve all religion, serve all the human beings, serve all the beings until you could help all sentient beings to reach liberation. See? So in this way, with this universal loving attitude and helping all beings, you can bless yourself, and you can bless all sentient beings and help all sentient beings. You can really make your whole life, human life, as a great celebration of helping all the beings.
Yes. So, Master, tell us a few words about the future of our world. There are different kind of prophecies. There are biblical prophecies. There are Nostradamus prophecies. What do you think about the future of our world? Is it a bad one or a good one?
If somebody asks me what is the future of my dream, people who are sleeping and are asking me what is the future of my dream. So you see, we are just dreaming, see. And as long as we reach enlightenment, as long as we realize the ultimate quality of nature of our mind, and remove ignorance, realize our essence, which is the peace, which is love, which is enlightenment, until we reach enlightenment, we keep on dreaming, see. So all in this world, all human beings, all animals, everyone is dreaming on the basis of their ignorance, on the basis of their past lives, good and bad deeds. They are dreaming. See, the dream will never end.
So Buddhism.
So now what we have to do is how to wake up from this dream, how to wake up from this delusion and suffering of dreaming, is to wake up ourselves. Through developing the wisdom enlightenment and through developing the nectar of loving compassion, we can wake up from the dream of ignorance, dream of selfishness, and then we are able to realize our essence, which is peace, which is love, which is God, and which is enlightenment, and then we can forever help all sentient beings. But I will tell you what about our future also, you see. So generally, our future is always indefinite. Our past was indefinite, our present was indefinite, and our future is indefinite. Because we are lost in the shell of ourselves. We are misunderstood with all phenomena. We are completely misunderstood with the truth of all phenomena. We are like blinds. So blind men can get all kinds of disasters. You see, there's no beyond imagination, all kinds of disasters. See, so that's why when the world is world and the human beings in this world, when their mind is not free from ignorance, the ignorant will produce all kinds of dreams, and the selfishness and anger will cause all kinds of disaster and suffering. See, I respect your question about the prophecy.
People are very afraid because of these prophecies about an end of our world in the next future.
So I tell you the whole answer. All the politicians, the world of politics, and all the business people who are controlling the economic or the finance of the world.
Yes.
The business people and politicians, they have some kind of they play a key role. You see, they're playing a very important role. You see, so these politicians in the world of politics, they do all kinds of politics. You see, and so if the world of politics and the politicians, if they are not well guided,
yes,
if we able to guide them, that every politician become a selfless politician, every politician become a wise politician, every politician become a very, very kind politician. If we don't guide all these politicians, if we don't guide the world of politicians by the essence of our religion, the politicians, with their own misunderstanding, maybe they think they are trying their best. But since they didn't develop this wisdom enlightenment, since they are not free from ignorance, since they are not free from the selfishness, they cannot do as much as a wise man and wise woman who are free from ignorance, who are free from selfishness, as much as wise men can do. They cannot do much. You see, so that's why every politician in the future, if they try to learn from the religious essence, if they try to take some essential advice and follow the advice from a man of God, man or woman who have a wisdom, who have a loving compassion. If all the politicians they try to follow the advice of a man of wisdom, man of loving compassion, man of And then if they try to make all kind of political according to the wish of God, according to the men and women in this world, then if our politics are well guided by essence of our religion, I think we will have very safe world. We will have a quite wholesome and quite good world in future. You see, so that's the key point, is that the religious essence and woman has to reach in a level that we are able to politicians, that we have to convince all people to follow our advice, to be most compassionate, more wise, and do everything with the correct motivation, you know. And this way we can save our world and save our human beings, you see. And at the same time with also economic, people who control the economic things, rich people in this world, who control the finance of economy, and religious essence, the wise man, woman, selfless man, woman in this world has to guide these rich people to spend their money, to spend their wealth for the purpose of saving this world, for the purpose of respecting and saving life of human beings, you know.
Yes.
And we have to convince them to make a very selfless kind of economic program. So in that economic program, that all poor people in this world also can survive, and also the all human being can survive. A rich man themselves also can enjoy 1,000 times more. See, in this way, the religious essence, wise men, women, we have to convince these politicians, the world of politics and the world of economic, to teach them to be selfless, to be genuine, to be kind, to be loving, so that our beautiful human being will survive, and our world will also survive for a long, long time. You see, but if we don't reach that essence, if we don't reach that kind of objective, or that,
Yes.
then world will be misguided, and will be misguided by ignorant politicians and selfish rich people, you know. So that's why I think the religious people who are selfless, who are wise, who are kind, they have the biggest responsible. So that's why religious people themselves, they must be free from religious fixation, religious attachment, religious kind of fixation, so that until all religious people themselves, they are not free from religious fixation, religious selfishness, we cannot convince these intelligent politicians, these intelligent economists, you see. When the politicians, every politicians in this world, every leader of this country, when they realize the religious people themselves, they are very selfless, they are very genuine, they are very loving and very authentic, then these politicians and rich people in this world, they will respect the religion and the religious people,
yes.
and then religious people can guide them so that we can protect the world. See, this is very important.
Yes, so you tell us that it is not necessary to come in the next future tragic end of this world, and that everything depends on us and on our thoughts, depends on our politicians, for example.
Yes, yes, yes. So you see, that's why I always used to say in my teachings also, that every man and woman in this world, you see, every man and woman in Eastern world or Western world, everybody have go through a study in school, everybody get a good portion of knowledge and study in the school. So everybody is all human beings now, in this time, all human beings are very educated human beings, you see. Yes. So all we educated human beings, religious beings, and business beings, and people who don't believe religion also, we all have one wish and one duty and one responsible, to save ourselves and to save our world. No, to save our world means to save our home. See, so for that purpose we have to unify. We all human beings have to unify our loving heart, a respecting heart to our world and to our fellow beings. And every human being, we should think that each of us has a responsibility to save this world, and to cherish our human life and respect other human beings also. In this way, every human being, every human being start to unite their universal loving heart, and then every human being start to promise and walk to help all sentient beings, to guide all the human beings, and to remove all the disasters, all the kind of obstacles of this life. For example, we have a lot of these unbalanced weather problems we have, you know.
Yes.
And we cause a lot of pollution to the nature, to the elements. So what we create harm to the nature, to the elements, coming back to us. So try not to cause too much harm to the nature, try to protect the nature, try to respect the nature, and try to respect the animals also. Because we human beings are, because we are a lot of us eating meat, that's why we commit a very brutal sin towards animals, you see. How we deal with animals, and torture them, slaughter them, and enjoy eating their meat without a single, without single sense of loving compassion. We cause so much, we do so much brutal kind of suffering to the animals. That suffering that we cause to our mother nature and mother animals, that suffering that we create to others coming back to us.
Yes,
that's for sure. All the different sickness, all the different disasters, and all of a sudden when people are very happy, they start to fight each other. All countries, they are in peace, one of them, they start to fight each other. All this comes from the anger that we produce towards animals, and the brutal kind of suffering that we give to the animals coming back to us.
Yes,
and we are causing our own catastrophe, because we are causing catastrophe to the poor animals. You see? So that's why we have to, we all human beings, try not to eat meat, and try to stop the brutal kind of treatment to the poor animals. And we should respect animals, we should love animals, that they have also right to live, you know. And as we human beings have we have right to live, animals also have to right to live. And then if every human being start to respect animals and love animals, and this way, when every human being start to love animals and stop killing of animals, that positive karma, that positive action will at the end will protect our human life and our human continent. See?
So is a sin to kill animals in order to eat them?
It is it is almost like the son or daughter kill their grandmother and eat mother's meat. Exactly the same.
I see.
That's why those human beings cause biggest suffering of killing brutal, like people who make hunting. Like I realized that in different part of the world, in European countries also, there's a lot of soldiers, a lot of armies, a lot of police people, a lot of rich people. They go to the forest. They have hunting programs. So this hunting, they causing too much harm, too much fear to animals, because our ignorance and selfishness will cause harm to ourselves. And then at the end, that fear that we create to animals will create greater fear to us and then destroy ourselves. That's why we all human beings, who are rich or poor, never mind, try not to harm any beings.
So, Master, what do you think about the great powers in our world, for example, America or China, about their future?
We have we have 5 powerful countries. So I think all the countries in this world, they are a powerful country.
Yes.
Whether they are a small country, a big country, doesn't matter. If the people who live in that country, if these people are very qualified people are loving, and people are kind of very respectful behavior, then I think every country is a big country. But Romania is also a very big country, see? So let's say about the big country, like power country, like America, China, and England, France, and let's say Europe, whole Europe.
Yes.
And like India is a very great country also, see? And this way we have like Japan, we have a great Russia. All these are very powerful countries. So normally a lot of people who are a little bit careless, you know, people who are not thinking deeply, you know,
yes,
respectfully, they start to talk very bad about all the powerful countries, you know, like they talk bad about, think negative, talk bad about America, think negative, talk bad about China, about Russia, about European Union, or about any country who is very powerful, you know, and who are very rich, see. So I don't accept that kind of negative thoughts, you see. I rather advise my friends and my students, or whoever have negative thoughts, I rather tell them, please respect America. If you if we respect America, if we love America, America will love you. America will love us. America will respect us. And please respect and love China. If we love China, if we respect China, China will love us too also. See, respect, send a positive energy, loving energy. Respect European Union.
Yes.
You know, European Union is such a great example for unity of human being. So if you love European Union, if you respect the European Union, the European Union can feel that the whole world is blessing them and love them. In this way, your European Union is happy to help the world, try to solve the problem of the world, for example. And in this way, I think we all human beings must love all the powerful countries, you know, like to love China, to love America, to love Great Britain, to love France, to love Japan, to love Great India, to love Great Russia, and to love great Romania, you know. We human beings must love everyone and send positive energy. Not that we talk bad and send so much negative energy to this powerful country without helping them, you know. So that's why we should send positive energy, loving energy, respectful energy to all the powerful countries in this world, towards all the powerful religion in this world. In this way, every human being can bless these powerful countries, these powerful religious people and religion. And this way, all the religion and all the powerful countries together can find a solution to save our human life and respect human beings.
But which is, in your opinion, the most powerful country in the world?
I think the most powerful country in the world is a country which doesn't believe in the power of weapon, power of power of atom bomb or something like that. The country who believe the maximum, the country, his maximum people, a citizen of his country and the country itself, the leaders, they believe the technique of God, you know, love of God, and technique to believe more in peace, more in love, and more in God. They are most powerful country, no?
But is there a country like this indeed?
So now, since a few hundred years that the leader of a different kind of world and powerful country in this world, they start to get some misunderstanding, you see. They think that the weapons, the armies, country who ever have atomic bombs and kind of weapon kind power, army power, that they are supposed they feel they are superpower.
Yes.
And others who doesn't have, they are without power. So other countries who didn't cherish a weapon, who didn't cherish to have an atom bomb, which is a ultimate cause of catastrophe of human being, they start to produce atom bomb because otherwise they feel very lonely. They feel suppressed by the countries which has a big power of weapons. You see, so that is a misunderstanding. Now, the powerful countries, he who love peace, who believe in peace, believe in love, and believe in God, and use the divine technique of God, use the divine technique of religion, use the divine technique of love of Jesus and wisdom of Buddha, and want to save all human beings and save this world through that using technique of love of Jesus and wisdom of Buddha, for example. So people who, the country and people who believe the power of love and power of peace, power of God, I think they are the most powerful country and they are going to help our world, see?
I see. So Master, I will change a little the subject now and I will ask you to describe us an unusual day from your life. What are you doing in an unusual day?
The usual day, I am very easygoing. Sometimes I am like a little boy, see. I have some kind of innocent nature also, see. I don't like to be too serious, see. Some people may think that if you try to be serious, you know, like you don't talk much, try to be very serious, stay like serious man, you know.
So you advise us not to talk very much.
You know, I think to pretend you are a special person because you are a serious person. I think serious is inside, you see.
I see.
If you have some people who have a lot of ignorance, a lot of selfishness, people who have a lot of negative thoughts, but outwardly they pretend themselves they are very serious, they are very clean, they are very beautiful, they have very good behavior, but inside they are rotten, you see. Outside they show they are serious, they are beautiful, and they are correct. So this from childhood I didn't like this very much. For myself, I rather like to be more natural, more humorous, you know, make a little bit of joke, you see, and try to make easy with my friends and my students, you know.
There are some actions you like
yes,
to do in an usual day?
But by all means,
Some hobbies, for example.
for some hobbies is that the moment when some people do something which is beyond the truth, some people or some students, anyone who do something against the truth, against the peace, against the love, against the wish of God, I feel very sorry with them. And then by all means I wish to help them and guide them. And sometimes I shout them also a little bit, you see. So people, some people would think that my master is shouting to them. For temporarily they feel a little bit sad. Later when they understood their master is not shouting them, their master is rather shouting to their negative deeds and negative thoughts, you see. So then my friends and students who knows me, if I start to shout them, instead they get angry or disappointed, rather they start to point their own mistake and then try to change themselves, try to be a better person. So I am very natural, you know, very natural and very humorous, you know, and I don't like to pretend myself and don't like to show that I'm better than others, you know. Rather I want to show that I'm just a normal human being like others, you know, things like that, you see.
Thank you, Master.
But since childhood I was born with an extraordinary wish and responsible, you see, thinking that this world is my world and I have responsible to save this world and protect this world. So this responsible, this loving heart towards the world and thinking that I have a big responsibility to save this world and to protect this world, I was born with these thoughts, with this responsible, with this idea, with this belief, you see. So that's why every morning to evening, whole day and night, I wish to protect this world. I wish to teach all the human beings to find the unity of all human beings, unity of all religion, and then to protect this world and fulfill the wish of God. So this is my essence, and with this attitude, with this universal loving heart, I also come to visit in Romania. A lot of Romanian friends and students, they love me, and I feel very comfortable to share my knowledge and teaching to them. They accept my teaching, so I'm very happy. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Master, for your visit.
Thank you, dragă.
Iar pe noastră vă așteptăm și sâmbăta următoare la 360 de grade. Până atunci, alege să nu te pierzi și privește lumea detașându-te de ea. O săptămână minunată!
Mai